Yeah, I'm up now. He's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my stay. I'm finna give it a good shot on my case. She want the Mew Mew. She want the Eastside. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a that band-aid. Thinking I miss, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby. I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8. You know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the other Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna start and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
Language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They give to Irving to start this drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Short pass caught by his tight end. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. 4-yardage run for White. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Let's go quickly here.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Running their full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Baker now from the gun. Sends this to the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Third down, here's Mayfield. He's trying to go deep again. This is brought in at the 15. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of... down short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
What took you so long?
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Saquon Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up second and
King,
10
Bill King,
at
Bill
the
King.
44-yard line.
Hurts setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first. We're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
First and 10 now from the 46. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Hurts now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. A strike for 23 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Set. Right, anyone up?
Working inside the red zone. Brought in. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and goal at the 1 yard line.
First and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Hey! Right, anyone up?
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish up their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Point it right. Watch.
Mayfield now from the gun. Into a crowd and intercepted. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, I suppose some praise is in order for bringing him down almost immediately and preventing a return. Definitely minimized the damage the best they could, but it is still a demoralizing outcome for this offense to give the ball away.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Hurts on 1st down. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
No touch that. King.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
No touch that. Hey!
3rd and long for him here. It's a screen to Barkley. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball. Okay, hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. Barkley can't push it across. They make the stand, and looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Bucs' 2-yard line.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. He keeps the option on 2nd and goal. When he gets in, touchdown! The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. He scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Offensive line fast.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and goal.
Hurry, hurry! Run. Hey, alert 33. Alert. Point it right.
From the gun, Mayfield. Down the field, Evans has it. It almost as he caught it. Does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. It's a pickup of 26. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
We've set it down from 37.
King!
1st down, here's Baker. Headed out right. Now here he goes. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Irving here from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Once again, Irving. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and then they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
You know, the appeal of that call, Kate, is an element of surprise. You're not expecting to go receiver run on 4th down. If it's not set up properly, though, even the surprise isn't enough for one of the best athletes on the team to pick up the 1st down.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Now Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 13-point lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
All set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180.
Here's Baker to throw. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. Offense in a hurry up here.
Second down.
Slot man motioned over.
Run. What's that?
Throwing, Baker. Now he's throwing deep, left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. He will get this inside the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the 1st down.
We go, 3rd and less than a yard. We'll go with a design keeper. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Baker Mayfield the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Hey, 73, 73.
Back now, pressure coming. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Eagles with the lead here at the Link. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll work against the blitz. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Trey, set.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
No touch that. 180, 180. Down left, yes. Check. Double up. No touch.
They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Eagles are on it, so down he goes. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Baker now from the gun. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still brought not enough to avoid 3rd down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the 2, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Hey, alert.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. Small gain down to the 23. Alontae Taylor making a stop. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Mayfield to throw. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And the Bucs have the 1st.
To number 7, Bucky Irving. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Baker throwing again. Flushed out of the pocket. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw again. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up.
Well, that's That's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Trimmer. Hey!
Hurts now from the gun. He finds Dotson left side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Don't let them rest. Guys, dig deep.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. This time they'll keep it on the ground. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Phil King!
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This one's caught. Smith has it. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Get lined up, and they will kick this away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Great.
Hurts looking to throw. Completed left side to Smith. Still going inside the 35. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pavement.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jacorian Bennett has it. Hits the 20. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
No question they wanted a big play to begin their drive, but there's the monkey's paw. They got the big play. Not the way they wished for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there after watching their opponent celebrate the end zone.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles making a 24-point ball game. Hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. Buys time, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, I understand that, Cole. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Here's Baker. Setting up the running back screen. Rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
But it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Very good. Tiger forward. 180, 180.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. Has room down the left sideline. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles trying to end this before the final quarter. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead.
Buccaneers 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Hey, 180. What's up?
The throw outside, and they might throw this again. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Irvin on the inside give. Gain of about 8 here. Nice kickoff, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. Here we go. It's Mayfield. He finds him beyond the marker. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Straight ahead. It's Irving. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
And it's 3rd down.
No throw, 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 28. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get the...
And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers cut into the lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Well, the win may be lost, but their effort certainly isn't. They're going to try to get this one back after the score. Do the Bucs get to it in time? Yes! It's Buccaneer football! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag.
No touch that. Crowd, let's get it. No touch.
Hurts on first down. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Second and 3 now.
No touch that.
Back now, pressure coming. Cut out left. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
No touch that. Hey. No touch.
Hurts to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Five still to go here. This is second down.
Great.
Hurts throwing again. All in left side. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Great. Hey, what's no touch.
They give to Barkley, left side. Running in the red zone. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles keep running away with this. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that when you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's grabbed. race to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers putting up points in a game decided. Mike Evans with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. They're going down swinging. We see here, getting ready for an onside kick. Kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Great, set.
On first down, Hurts. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Great.
On second down, here's Barkley. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
No touch, set.
Third and long for him here. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Great. 181.
And off headed right, Barkley. He's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles looking at a 3-0 start to the season. 2nd and 3 now.
Great.
Now Hurts. Short pass brought in. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Eagles continue piling it on here in the 4th. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Buccaneers 26. Jim Elliott taking on for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Kings. 180.
From the gun, Mayfield. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
180. Regular.
Throwing again is Baker. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers making the scoreboard look a touch better. So up comes Mayfield and his offense. They're going for two. All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Buckets, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, the greats used to do.
Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. He loses the football! And the Buccaneers scoop it up! And he's out in the clear. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number one, make the recovery.
And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. It's a design look for Hurts. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front to back, they yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines. show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out hard top career with a shine. I got some time now.